Minecraft. Minecraft is a game that was truly a pinnacle of my childhood. Unlike other people who started out with Java, I unfortunately started out with the early days of Pocket Edition, and it was quite miserable, as there was barely any mods in the game. They just had blocks at the time. But I did grow up with a lot of Minecraft content on YouTube, and saw all the cool people play Java with all their sick mods and worlds. Eventually, though, I would get a PS3 and finally play the full experience of Minecraft for the first time, going into those mashup pack worlds. Does anyone remember those? Personally, my favorite was the 2015 Halloween one. Those were the good times. So, naturally, I went to go see the Minecraft movie. And it's really, it's just a really sucky movie, but holy cow, I am obsessed with it. I can't stop thinking about it while doing daily tasks. And the memes. Oh, the memes won't leave my brain. Before we get into the video, I want to talk about my movie theater experience. When I was in the theater with a couple of friends, it was incredibly packed. You had kids and people wearing Minecraft cosplays and just having a grand old time. I think my favorite part of the experience was people getting up and literally clapping when Jack Black said Minecraft stuff like chicken jockey, so that was amazing. To be honest, one thing I need to say is that if you have a theater full of people as brain rotted as you will have an amazing time with the clapping and whistling at Flint and Steel. Genuinely an experience I will never forget. But despite my theater only having people clapping, others did not have a good experience. In other parts of the world, people are throwing popcorn buckets at the screen, body slamming people, and burning down theaters.
And there's someone lit the theater on fire during the movie.
The movie was so fire that set the building on fire.
Exactly.
It's kind of insane. Hey guys, so if you're going to watch a movie, please, for the love of God, have some movie etiquette. I can't believe I'm saying this. Have some consideration for the minimum wage movie theater worker. Please? Okay, that was just my mini rant. Now on with the actual review. Before we begin though, I'm going to give everyone a spoiler warning. If you have not seen the Minecraft movie, I highly recommend you go and watch it yourself and form your own opinion. It is an insane experience that I think everyone should watch completely blind. Alright, this time, let's get into the review. To begin, let's simply start with the plot. This is hard to explain because this story has, no focus, so bear with me. Steve yearned for the mines, so one day he mined crafts and finds these two cubes, and when he connects them, he gets transported into the Minecraft world. Then we get to Idaho, where we meet 4 other main characters. These 4 characters one day get accidentally sucked into the Minecraft world. So now, with the help of Steve, they need to find a way to get back, while also finding a way to stop this evil piglin villain who wants to take all creativity. Okay, that was cringe. Okay, and that's pretty much kinda it. By the way, that summary is the simplest I can make it, because if you watch the actual movie, so much of it is just very wild. Yeah, you have the main focus of, going back home, but so much crazy stuff happens that kinda makes no sense, and I love it. For example, when they go into the village, Jack Black starts singing his iconic chicken song. La 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 lava, chicken, Steve's hot chicken. No. You also have this insane side plot with Jennifer Coolidge wanting to bang a villager, which is just so amazing. I think the best part about it was when they went on their date, and the only thing the villager was doing to attract her was raising his eyebrows, which is what? And finally, you have the iconic scene where Jason Momoa fights, the chicken jockey, and all the insanity that comes from it. I genuinely wish I could list out all the scenes that I really loved, but we would be here all day. Now, while I did love these scenes, I do have to admit the plot is incredibly generic and weak, and also very random. As you have noticed, I'm not listing out scenes in a specific order. I'm doing it randomly because that's basically how the movie is. It has, like, no coherent focus. Showing that the writers didn't care, but honestly, I like that. Man, my brain is really cooked. But something that doesn't help these scenes is the pacing. Yeah, let's dive into the pacing real quick, shall we? So, the pacing is not good at all. Everything goes by way too quickly, and I don't like that that's intentional. I wish there was more time to breathe in certain aspects so we can be more invested in this Minecraft world. But no, everything is just pretty much rushed through, mostly through Jack Black and his yelling of Minecraft items, so the general audience can understand what the f he is even talking about. It's like they had to rush through so much shit to make it very stimulating for the TikTok brain-rotted kids. I am that type of kid, but even I have to admit that this is an awful thing to do for a general audience. This pacing also destroys the audience's chances to get to know the characters properly. Speaking of characters, let's talk about them, shall we? Let's start with Steve. He's literally just Jack Black. Like, the directors just said, oh, just be yourself. And he was like, okay. And I love it. And I think it is perfect that Jack Black plays himself because he is the best character out of everyone. Like I said before, all Jack Black tends to do most of the time is yell about Minecraft stuff. And I love it because he does it in his funny voice, making things very comedic for me. And come on, who doesn't love Jack Black? Now, for the other characters, I unfortunately cannot say the same for them. Well, I mean, I like Jason Momoa's character, since I feel like his character also had the most personality. In this movie, he used to be a video game champion in the 80s, but it's not the 80s anymore, and he still longs for those days when he was the winner, causing him to have this big ego. Unfortunately for him though, he's doing badly financially, and is also a washed up loser. So he gets motivated to go to Minecraft so he can get some riches. The other characters I thought were pretty You have this brother and sister who moved into the new town because it was their mom's dying wish? Alright then. By the way, these two are so mid. Like, the brother has this thing where his creativity is being suppressed, only for him to predictably learn the lesson to never suppress his creativity and embrace it instead. There's also an attempt for his sister to have, like, an arc, but it never goes anywhere. Like, there's a scene where she tells the real estate lady that she feels like she's not there for her brother enough. But again, it never goes anywhere. Speaking of the real estate lady, she's also kinda boring and doesn't contribute much. The only thing she does is help with the wolves in the final battle because she owns a transportation zoo and knows how to handle animals. And that's pretty much it. Finally, you have the villain character, which I think has one of the funniest villain backstories ever. So the reason why she hates creativity is because she tried out for the Nether's Got Talent. Yes, this is a real thing in the movie. And because she tried out, she got laughed at for it. So ever since then, she's suppressed her creativity and hated anything creative ever since, leading to her motivation to want to end creativity forever. Overall, there isn't much to these characters, and Jack Black and Jason Momoa are the top two best ones out of the crew. To be honest, they should have just made Jack Black and Jason the main characters, because the others feel like complete nothing burgers, and they don't match that same energy that Jason and Jack Black had throughout the entire movie. Like, I don't get it. What was the point of adding these three other characters if Jason and Jack Black are just going to take most of the spotlight. Moving on now, we have the visuals, which are just absolutely atrocious. The villagers, especially, are the most creepy with their fleshy faces. And the wolves also bother me the most. Like, what is up with all the fur? And why do these sheep have these hyper-realistic, like, animal faces? Ew! I also don't like how the Minecraft items are also hyper-realistic. I don't know, just everything being basically what is a realism texture pack feels so uncanny, especially since I'm mostly used to the simple 3D blocky style of Minecraft. But to be honest, despite me hating these disgusting visuals, I will admit it does clash well with the wackiness of the movie. But even then, if you're going to animate all these live action disgusting creatures, why not just make it an animated movie at this point? I mean, for f***'s sake, Minecraft is getting its own animated series. It would have been cool to see a Minecraft movie fully animated, like those animations that you see on YouTube. But unfortunately, we had to get this ugly mess. Whatever. It's time for the age-old question. Is this movie even a good representation of Minecraft? Well, no. You see, despite me obviously loving this movie for its brain rot, I have to admit, this movie is not very creative. Creativity is a very important thing about Minecraft, because there are so many creative things you can do in the game. You can build houses, you can create cool roller coasters, things with redstone, music, and so much more. And I felt like this movie limited itself with the things it had at its disposal. Like the main kid, who's apparently suppressing his creativity, doesn't make many creative things in the world of Minecraft. He just builds houses and makes this gun of sorts. And the only creative thing we saw Steve do in the movie was create a theme park and his epic lava chicken stand. But the other stuff was just boring. Like, apparently he had a creeper farm and like an area where he kept diamonds, which is like, what? Could you have not made something more? This is very ironic because the theme of the movie is about being creative. And in the ending, Jack Black is told to be creative in the real world instead of in Minecraft. Yeah, I'm not kidding. That's the message of the movie. It's telling its audience, hey, get off Minecraft and be creative in the real world. But again, there is nothing creative being done with this movie. And I'm going to repeat myself here. Yes, I loved it for the brain rot, but even I have to admit, this movie has the potential to be something greater. Heck, many of the Minecraft animators I saw growing up made far more creative Minecraft content than this entire movie did. Even those Minecraft roleplay videos that create their own stories are probably far more creative than this. It's probably the reason why this review is incredibly short, and I'm very sorry for that. But truly, there isn't much to say. Sure, you can have Jack Black say things in his funny voice, you can have these wacky scenes, and I will, of course, eat it up. But I will not look past the fact that the movie continuously limits its creative story potential. The movie is just brain rot. And if you're chronically online like me, you're definitely going to enjoy this movie. But if you're not as brain rotted, then I can see why you may not enjoy it as much as others. In conclusion, while the Minecraft movie is deeply unserious, it's still a bad movie that constrains itself. Did I have a good time? Of course. But even I understand that this isn't the type of movie I would watch over and over again, you know? It's good in the moment, and that's about it. I just wish that instead of, making a story that takes place in Minecraft, they could have just made a story that uses the Minecraft game and probably made their own thing. Give me a second to explain that, okay? Think of the Lego movie as an example. I mean, yeah, it's a Lego movie, and funnily enough, its themes are also about creativity. But that's the thing. It's not just a Lego movie. It's also a movie that uses the Lego toys to tell its own unique story with its unique characters. A route I kinda wish the Minecraft movie took. Maybe the movie could have fleshed out its blandest characters more, or given a much more heartfelt story that takes place in the world of Minecraft. And maybe this movie could have become something just beyond TikTok memes. But unfortunately, that's not what we got in the end. Instead, we just got a brain-rotted movie. A brain-rotted movie that is very lazily written, but still funny. But again, it's just not something that will continuously last forever. I would like to hear your thoughts on the Minecraft movie. Did some of you love it? Did some of you hate it? Tell me why you have those opinions in the comments below. Anyways, as always, make sure to like and subscribe. And always make sure to first mine and then craft. Make sure to Minecraft. Okay, bye-bye!